Tomorrow, the jury will begin deliberating in the trial of 3 Tacoma police officers charged in the death of Manuel-Ellis. The state and defense teams wrapped up closing arguments today. These are the officers facing charges. All 3 have pleaded not guilty. Tacoma Bureau Chief Lionel Donovan reports.
After more than 2 months of arguments, the prosecution and defense both made their final appeals to the jury. Defense attorney Jared Osser discredited the state's experts, describing them as, quote, hired guns, and stated the physical evidence at the scene doesn't support testimony from the witnesses who recorded video of Ellis's arrest.
Nothing about that fact pattern or theory makes any sense. If it did, why are they sitting at the stop bar at the red light when this goes down? That would make 0 sense for them to jump out of their vehicle and attack someone walking down the street.
Officer Timothy Rankin stated in an audio interview that he heard Ellis say he couldn't breathe and responded, quote, "If you're talking to me, you can breathe just fine." However, his attorney, Mark Conrad, argued that the state is taking that statement out of context and pointed out that the state didn't call any officers from the scene to testify.
I would submit to you at this point, reasonable doubt is plastered all over this case. All over this case.
During rebuttal, Special Assistant Attorney General Patty Eakes says the witness video and Ellis's final statements speak for themselves, and that despite the defense's argument that the officers were focused on subduing Ellis, they had a larger responsibility to help.
Shouldn't one time have been enough for Mr. Ellis to say that he couldn't breathe? Shouldn't he only have had to say it one time for it to merit some sort of a response from the officers?
Following Eakes' rebuttal, the defense team objected, accusing her of using dehumanizing language when she stated, quote, "If only he had been granted the dignity of being human and being responded to." Court rules prohibit the use of dehumanizing language. The defense called for the case to be dismissed, but the judge says he wants the trial to continue because the outcome is too important for the Ellis family and Tacoma.
I don't want to dismiss this case, because this community needs to hear from a jury, not from a judge about this.
Jury deliberations are scheduled to begin tomorrow. From the Pierce County Courthouse, Lionel Donovan, King 5 News.